Every morning at exactly 7:30, a fresh chalk line appears on the classroom board. The strange part? The teacher who used to write it died 3 weeks ago. And students say she still walks through the school. This story happened in a government secondary school in eastern Nigeria. The teacher's name was Madam Eze. She was an old woman who had taught in that school for more than 40 years. Every student feared her. She was very strict. She always wore the same brown wrapper, and she carried a long wooden ruler everywhere she went. If any student talked during class, she would hit the desk hard with the ruler. Bam! "Face your book," she would say. Nobody dared to disobey her. One Monday morning, Madame Eze was teaching like usual. She turned to the board and began writing with chalk. Suddenly, the ruler dropped from her hand. Then her body fell to the floor. Students screamed. Teachers ran into the classroom. But before the ambulance arrived, Madame Eze was already dead. The school closed for 2 days. After that, classes continued like normal. But strange things started happening in her classroom. Small things at first. The classroom door would slowly open by itself, even when there was no wind. Chalk pieces would fall from the board. And sometimes, students heard a sound from the back of the class. Tap, tap, tap. Just like someone hitting a desk with a ruler. One boy named Chinedu did not believe the stories. He laughed at the other students. "The old woman is gone," he said. "She can't beat anyone again." But the next morning, Chinedu came to school very quiet. When his friends asked what happened, he slowly lifted his shirt. There was a long red mark across his back, just like he had been whipped with a ruler. Chinedu said he woke up with it. His parents thought he was lying, but he knew the truth. A few days later, another student stayed after school to copy some notes. He was alone in Madame Eze's old classroom. The sun was already setting. The school was almost empty. Then he heard something. Footsteps. Slow footsteps. Coming from the back of the room. He turned around. Nobody was there. Then suddenly, bam! Something hit the desk behind him. Once. Bam! Twice. Bam! 3 times. The boy ran out of the classroom and never went back alone again. Soon, many students started complaining. Some woke up with thin marks on their arms. Marks that looked exactly like ruler strokes. Others said they heard an old, dry voice whisper near their ears. "Face your book." Students became too afraid to enter the classroom. Then one morning, something even stranger happened. When the first students arrived at school, they looked at the board, and there it was. A fresh chalk line, drawn perfectly straight. Just like Madame Eze used to draw before every test. But nobody had entered the classroom yet. The students refused to go inside. The principal thought they were lying. So one evening, he stayed late in the school to prove there was nothing wrong. The building was quiet, dark, empty. Then suddenly, he heard a sound from the corridor. Tap. A ruler striking a desk. Tap. Again. Tap. Slow. Hard. Angry. The sound was coming from Madame Eze's classroom. The principal walked slowly to the door. His heart was beating fast. He pushed the door open. The classroom was empty. No students, no teachers. But on the chalkboard, fresh white chalk was moving by itself, writing slowly across the board. The same words Madame Eze always shouted in class. Keep quiet. And some students still say, if you stay in that classroom after sunset, you will hear a ruler hit the desk behind you. Tap, tap, tap. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us create more amazing content for you. Thanks for watching and being part of our community.